when we've got presidents doing corrupt things and lying and getting our military into fraudulent wars, it doesn't mean we're against the military to speak out against it. It means we're for the country and for the military. And our military has been sent into these last few set of wars to destabilize the Middle East as part of a long-term plan to then bring in the Wahhabis and the Saudi Arabian jihadis and take over not just the Middle East, but much of Central Asia, much of the countries bordering Russia, much of Europe, and to then even colonize the UK. There's an incredible video that we've had to bleep that's up on Infowars.com in England. And I personally have experienced this. And I noticed that the Brits all start bowing down and groveling to him, but they come over at my face and I start yelling back. I say, number one, you're in a public place. I'm videotaping this building as a cutaway shot. And I said, shut up, stop yelling at me. I've got a TV show. I'm getting a cutaway of the building, you know, so I can go in and say, I went to interview such and such. And that's the attitude when you run into the Muslims in France, in Germany, or in England. And this was their attitude 10 years ago.
This French report says almost 1 in 5 Frenchmen have been victims of racist insults or worse. A few cases have even gone to trial.
Some of those who launch racist attacks on whites use Islam as the reason they do it. They may not even speak Arabic, but they still use Islam as a flag.
My crew ran into it in France last year when there were more terror attacks and bombings and truck attacks.
This is known as the jihadist capital of Europe, and it's known as a Muslim no-go ghetto for a reason, because it is. And I'm basically sick to the back teeth of the left wing pretending, hiding behind political correctness, and saying that these Muslim no-go areas don't exist. They do exist. Try going to one. We were harassed out of this vehicle, we were flipped off, we were screamed at. We tried to go into a restaurant, and the guy outside basically said, no white people are allowed in this restaurant.
And what happens is, especially in England, when the Muslims move into your neighborhood, then they start burning your cars at night. I'm not saying this guy or his family, but this has been on the news. They start burning your cars if you're a native person until you move out of the area. That then drives down prices in the houses, and then more folks can move in.
You eat pork and you look like pork. Yeah. You pig.
And it's a short clip, but it just illustrates everything of this guy anywhere in the United States, unless he was in Berkeley or other areas where they only have chicken necks for some reason. This guy would have been laid out, his jaw broken, just like that. His nose would have been smashed in really fast when he hit a woman. But see, men have been trained, whether it's in Germany, you name it, to allow women to be attacked, to be, you name it, because the new culture of being a Western male, I don't care if you're white, Hispanic, what you are, is to be a cuck.
إن الله كرم المرأة بهذه العقوبة عقوبة الضرب. قال نبينا صلى الله عليه وعلى وسلم ولا تضرب الوجه الله ولا تقبح. شوف كرمها.
So you will know them because they attack women, whether they're Islamicist, whether they are trendies, whether they're Black Bloc, whether they're Black Lives Matter, anarchists, doesn't matter. So you have to ask yourself, what are the social engineers doing? Well, they admit in Sweden and Germany and France and everywhere else, they're bringing in groups that are, quote, anti-European, anti-white, anti-Christian, and the Pope says he doesn't want to hear about Christianity in Europe. It disgusts him. So again, this is meant to put people in their balkanized groups so everyone actually retreats into their racial or religious enclaves. Then the government controls all these ghettos that they have basically set up. It's the prison model of management.
In case you haven't heard, Infowars has become the most influential media outlet in America. We're making freedom go viral. And now we are proud to announce a new weapon in the epic battle against the globalists. Infowars Prime, where you can watch live high-definition feeds of The Alex Jones Show, plus exclusive insider videos from the Infowars crew and behind-the-scenes action. Go to Infowars.com/app and download today. Infowars Prime is available right now for your iPhone or Android. You will have access to exclusive videos that you can't see anywhere else. And that means live coverage of events and breaking news on location as it happens. You can also take advantage of amazing deals from the InfoWars store that are only available for InfoWars Prime subscribers. That's InfoWars Prime at Infowars.com/app. If you can hear my voice, you are the resistance.